Hey everybody, we're back with more FF16. Oh my god, I am just like exhausted. Okay, my dogs are barking. I never thought I'd actually say that particular sentence ever, but I'm just like finished eating, so I'm just want to get right back into some FF16. Before we continue, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you're watching this on YouTube, definitely subscribe, leave a comment. You can follow me in the links in the description below: my Twitch, Patreon, Twitter, Instagram. I've been racking my brain on when, because I want to do like a 12-hour stream, because you know, every several months or so I want to like actually do like a, you know, like some several hour long stream. Last time was like an 8-hour thing, because I don't think I could actually do like a full 24-hour bit. I don't think I can actually do that. I tried. I barely made it through. But a 12-hour stream, like it's like, man, I gotta pick a day where I'll be off from work from like 2 days in a row, so I can start from noon to midnight and then get some well-deserved sleep, for the following day. Okay. He has some side quests to do. We'll go to this reading table last. So let's go to Mid's dungeon. I think that's where it need to be. We'll work our way backwards. And the last video we finally got the icon of ice. So I'm just gonna stick with the powers that I'm utilizing now. Even though I kind of wish we had at least 4 slots, so that way I can utilize the Garuda, because I really like that one.
Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Do you have a curly?
No, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the chief's designs to life. This time is a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermal amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackford's got in his forge off for certain. Only Mythical engines get hotter. You can't chuck over one of them and get metal out the other end. Problem is, we won't be able to make that out of any of rubbish neither. We need the good stuff.
Weed?
Here, you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
Sure.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to. Oh, it is. I promise you. So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find? We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them. More fallen materials. So the smelter is similar to a metal engine in more ways than one. That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics they would heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hub with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins. So you want me to visit some ruins, discuss some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding? That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind, and we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Ospin, and another in the Silent South over in Dalmatia. The last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire. Alright then. Wish me luck. Will do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Oh jeez, we also got like side missions in these other areas. God dog it. Oh my god, it's so many. Yeah, we can tell this is gonna be like getting close to the end of the game. Ah, god, this stuff is just piling on. Might take out the bulk of the video. If I gotta figure out like if I'm gonna do like a 12-hour stream, I gotta figure out like the games I want to play.
Try to fight.
Cause I got like it's gonna be like at least this multiplayer stuff.
This won't be easy.
Oh, jeez. Forgot about this bridge. So, got Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Street Fighter 6. Well, I think I could easily wait till like next month because Mortal Kombat 1 will be coming out. I'll get that for the PS5. So okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Street Fighter. Could play Destiny 2. What else? Call of Duty. That's 5. Oh, and Overwatch. So those are, you know, if I do 2 hours each, that should more than suffice to carry over like a 12-hour period. I'm probably gonna make sure I get like coffee and other stuff to keep me going for 12 hours straight.
To deal with these ones first. This is it. Right then. Just him. Fine.
Oh boy. Ice Mix Lance.
Ready to go? That's all ready. This might take a while.
My health must have been super low or something.
Let's go.
That's a dumb way for me to lose a fight.
You deserve a rest. Two down. One to go. Let's go. Faster. Right. fight.
Not these guys.
You deserve a rest.
Last one. Jeez.
That's all of them. No one can uncross his toes now.
One. Three. One each, right? One. Two. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 11. Yeah, this is gonna take up the whole entire video, me just doing these side missions. No telling how many I got in the book.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
Um, definitely want to upgrade that. I feel I can do a lot more damage.
We're Canva in the hands of Kashik. Ah, I said. Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad?
Here's your stupid echoes.
That's brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit into the smelter right away. May I present to you the Telemon Furnace in Vanishing. She's a beauty. You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded. It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already. Oh, didn't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet. You could just buy me a bigger... How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it. Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist. That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise. So, what do you reckon? It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owen. Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even better too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you folks has put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words. They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
Aim maximize. Roll out.
Heard the bad news then, did you? What bad news? About Travos. Back from his old home. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mine's just down the road from there are spewing out evil like no one's business. And the village? Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Caching. Every creature in the area is either turned, or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun. I wouldn't let that happen. Didn't think you would. Does Lexel know? I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him? No. It's better this way. Yeah, well... I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Travers. So Travers is still standing. For now, at least. If you can swing a hammer, you can swing a sword. I just... Clive! You're here! I'm here, Kashik. Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. Swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. I should buy some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least. Well done. Welcome back. Sid. I never have guessed, you know. Not in August and let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Prevost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again? I am. Thought you could sneak off without me, did ya? Blackthorn. Oh,
SpongeBob.
what are you doing here? Well, this guy can dig his force down. I like my best mate, you didn't think I deserved to know. So then, how long's it been? Long enough for us to just turn into a pair of old buddies, I see. And you ain't here with an apology. Prick. Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that. I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole there. Falcon, our master, didn't leave the chieftain to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Prevost, born himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to sell pay feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wouldn't have ever let that happen to me. So you're whatting it for me instead. You're what Prevost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to. What you had to do was your duty, even if it meant we all starved. Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other out once Prevost is safe. Fine. I've seen my beats anyway. Yeah, so have I. Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. Short enough on time as it is. Still, give us some mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akasha try to box it off.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're good as ready as any. Well,
Good day.
Hello there.
You are? Certainly. Thank you. Certainly. Thanks. Anything else you don't want? Maybe we meet again. You, ready for the off then? We can't afford to waste any more time. Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with scouts though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn. You and Zoltan might be better off staying inside. I can't see on the move. How close are they? Within sight of the walls, and there are more coming up from the mines. What was I saying about nasty surprises? They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We'll pull it back behind the gates. Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy. Understood. I'm prepared to fight if I have to. Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, we'll do your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August is right. I've seen what a Cashew base can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing. They ain't a quick device what's coming. I'm going out there. Start work on the gates as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if I kill you?
You evacuate. It won't come to that. I promise.
I'm the main character.
You better be right.
Take good care of Traveler till I get back.
Leave it to me. And if those things won't fool you.
Let's stop these ice walkers.
Alright. Which one of you is first?
Now I'm a little motivated.
Keep missing my timing. Oh. Gotcha.
Is that it?
Gotcha. Darn it.
Farewell.
Jackpot!
Chimera, the flying mythical beast.
Oh, the question is, did I miss any?
You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate
Man
deck.
alive! You're still in one piece! I slew as many as I could. As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost. Only almost. Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. We got the bastards, don't you worry. Good. You do know. More will come in time. In time, yeah. We can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Now kiss and make up. I just took on a chimera for you guys.
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravos won't forget what you did today. I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into this mines will end up clawing at your walls again. And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered. That may be, but we're staying just the same.
Idiots.
With the flood springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they guard it day and night. Alright? They will give you a hand shoring up those defenses. As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks. I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking over with you first. Too many relation. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. I mean, everything looked so easy when for me it was anything but. You even gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd bring the death of this place. Finally, something we can agree on. Like you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive. Alive, perhaps, wealthy even, but Dravos isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmakia. Now, it jar the same rubbish day after day, because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my son to war wearing the shit most of us been making. I've kept working, honing the skill, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average counselor apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravos what a true master blacksmith looks like. And even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same fort again. That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to us still, and I dare let them down. Fair enough. But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we? I'd like that. Just be sure to tell Shorty to let me in the next time I come calling there. Knowing him, he'll let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The master's first done outlaw. Back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
Do you feel anything from the story? I don't.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you? Even better than I'd hoped. Sid, I've got something for you.
Another seal.
And this is a token of our lasting gratitude. But I have a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designed for a certain sword that been passed down from chief to chief for generations. Now hold on, Soulsad. There's a reason that was made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive still, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either. Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravos in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced the forge. You know what? I think you might be right. Like, you wouldn't mind if Sultan came back to the hideaway, would you? He's more than welcome, as long as he can keep our secrets. Right, Sultan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
You know, with all this forge stuff, it kind of reminds me of God of War Ragnarok, where when you see like the Norse kind of blacksmiths, rock and sindry, or even like other, you know, deities of that land, seeing Kratos' Greek weapons and how it was forged from Greek deities of his land, it just like, you know, I don't know, it stirred something in me. I thought it was so cool that, like, you know, seeing something that isn't from one's own country of origin being finally crafted from materials not from said land before, and it's like, oh wow, this is really dope. It's like, you know, it's like when I was watching Delia's Warrior, if you remember that show that I did like a, you know, watch along with, and it's like, you know, seeing certain weapons not only forged that you haven't seen, or well, probably outside of museums, seeing put to action in thousands of years more often than not. It's just like you're in awe of it, because, you know, things like that stop being used, like the Maquito from the Aztecs, where it's like, you know, this giant club with obsidian blades, you know, around the curve, and it's like that hasn't definitely been used in ages, and just seeing it in action is just like, wow, this is really dope. Or even so, if you take a weapon like that and put it in the lands of like, or at least like bring it to like the, you know, like a pirate would see it or something like that, he would be like, whoa, what is this, you know, kind of thing. So I was like, yeah, that is, because the reason I bring that up, because whenever the next God of War game, I want to see something like that again, where now bringing a Norse thing, like, I don't know if we could continue on with Kratos or his son, but either way, going to, like, well, there's a comic that I want to review, a God of War comic I want to review, where Kratos, before he reached the Norway North lands, he made some kind of pit stop in Egypt, and it's like, I don't know, maybe circle back around those lands, or the lands of the Japanese, and like seeing mythical gods from that land, seeing Norse weapons, and how, like, wow, this is freaking unique.
The man himself. We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you. It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'd be using his level work for the grid. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan there. And that whetstone from the Hour Isles, that will be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues engraving. A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive. Yeah, now. Save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are. To the bellows it is then.
The ultimate sword. Even though I just recently got this ice blade.
Bugger me. We actually did it. The sword to end all swords. Ragnarök. It's quite something. I trust you'll take good care of it. Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive then?
This... Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Yeah. And some materials. Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Travelers. We reckon with those items there, we could grab something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself. That's what I'd like to say. You leave his list with me. I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate. The Death Gangs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
I was watching a podcast like a week ago, and they bring up about Gutter Demerong. And they brought up about FF16, where it's like the bulk of the game is just like just cinematic, you know, stuff. And it's like, yeah, I kind of agree, where it's like you're basically just watching a movie. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just, I spend most of my time watching what's going on. Excuse me.
What's that for, India?
The Latinus Mass. Oh no, wrong one. I need 2 orichalcums, 1 stone tongue, 1 stained loincloth.
Trouble with you here, or... I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again, let alone work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend to me, Clive. The best. You do what you need to do, Clive.
That's such a happy soul these days.
Sir, I and the other curse breakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest her recent investigations have visited upon her, Lady Doris refuses all offers of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I would ask that you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply. Cole. Jesus, look at that handwriting. God. It's like you have zero finesse with like a pen. You took this whole, stuck the whole entire pen in his fist and just carved a name.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
Where are you? Can I help you, Sid? I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job.
My job, actually.
When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment.
And about their captor. The Slaver Coast team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's alright.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
How do you...
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
I've got green bullshit.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Gotta be inside the building. Oh, never mind.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times. I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Mother's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosario is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sandbrak. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I could stop her.
I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to her hideaway.
You know, I say I'll have like MK1 as part of the you know, for a 12-hour stream, part of it, but you know, not sure if I'll be like finished with the story mode by that point.
Ready to go? Fly up, Rosia. Straight home now. Good. You haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization as your home.
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more, I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Okay.
Kill him.
You're welcome to try.
Wrong one.
You have failed this city.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw. Sid. Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade. You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin.
I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner.
This woman,
My former master once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor. It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again? I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bears of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am. You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
Life's a bitch. Now so am I.
What do you want to do with her?
I'm not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I'd better let these bearers know that they're safe.
It's so very few side stories that I felt anything for.
Girls mind at ease.
Not that they're bad, it's just like, I don't know, it's just like, it seems like they're trying to force, like, you know, some level of glee or sadness where it feels so manufactured.
I hear you saved more bears from being smuggled across the border. With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Owen, you let her. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I've been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the saver we've been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sunbreak. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting the flighty. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of back market traders either.
I mean, easy for Doris. I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be alright.
Hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Carl.
And did you guys watch like the Evo tournament? Whether or not you went there personally, but did you watch it online on Twitch or YouTube? I caught up with it, but I think a lot of people are in agreement that while entertaining, it's just when you get to like the grand finals, it just seems like, because not like we haven't seen it before, but it's just like nothing but like people playing like the same character, and just see who, you know, plays that same character better. Ragnarok, that's what my sword is called.
Ah, Clive, I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in East Pool. Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if this pool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself. As have those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. It's no wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of late. Sir Wade putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
Okay.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to.
Yes, you would.
Then, that should be enough to keep him in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Gazal Greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love them too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get East Pool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
I eat me spinach.
Ah, Lord Rossfield. What brings you to Eastpool? A delivery from Martha.
These are Gazal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings, then, is she? I guessed, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping you might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity that we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of
The Horde is closing in.
Right on cue.
all of them. Damn it all, I thought we had more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements. Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
Akashic, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but
Now you're out of time.
precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die, fighting for their lives.
So what? You said you lacked men to defend the village. And the bearers are men.
Do they not wish to see these fools saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your guardians, what help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat. You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them.
We will now walk quietly into the night. Today will be our Independence
My
Day.
friends, I humbly beg your aid. We guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side. You will send us to the slaughter, to serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home's not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for.
Spartans, what is your
Somebody
profession?
must give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
She's a pansexual. Oh, Captain, my captain.
Alright. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool! Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
And then you could get in her knickers.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, it certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rossfield, my lady, we're ready. So what's the plan of action? We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while. You're going to lure them into the village? I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square, the perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them, and for you and I to finish them off.
Oh, it's the feigned retreat battle strategy.
With a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I say you have both an abundance of what, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory. But wait! They're here! Then you know what you must do. We work together. Everyone playing their part. Each shielding the other that no man might fall. That Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria. For Rosaria! We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we better do our bit too, then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
Yeah, plenty of infamous and famous generals and soldiers have used that similar method, like Genghis Khan. Many times, often won. Because actually, he never lost a single battle before.
Here it comes.
Actually, it's like the rare soldier that never, well, I'll say the soldier, but it's like a rare general where he never lost a fight before, which is probably unprecedented.
Okay, that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield! Change of plan!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic Curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's right and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in this pool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No, let them finish the job. You stay here, do so, Wayne. Your men need you. I'll go after the Curl. Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you. next one's mine. And mine.
Let's go. You deserve a rest. There it is. With me, Hobo. Let's try.
Gotcha.
All right. Back to his tool.
Lord have mercy.
Lord Rossfield, the car, is it? It's set. Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over. I think it might. We did it. We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to hold our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it. But now we do. We really do. Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool. And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away, They'll have us to answer to. Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't gonna rebuild itself.
They're not slaves anymore. No. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight. I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted. I believe you might be right. I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too, and I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's Eastpoolian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course, and I'll be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stay together, ain't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Sables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
Put some seeds in me now.
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing goblins from the Stillwind marshes. How did I forget? There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant mortal. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you. So Ed, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands. Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours. I'll do my best.
No pressure or anything.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
It's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Knows as I am Brookle that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well,
He didn't knock
if you
me
really
up.
want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway.
me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief but not freedom. But my bearers were still dying as slaves.
What a misogynist.
Skin it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing. To make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. You know, I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke. Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. The loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. If we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who save these pool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
A signboard, that's all? Did all that for a sign. All right, let's go to the local whorehouse and see what the madam wants.
There were ghosts at the gates, not close. Those things I said before.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal.
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrek. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
You would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrek. A The man whose stated aim is to revive the Empire Philippe Conrad swore to serve, and to improve the soldier lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, if it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation, least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
I could blame him.
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
Sure. And I'll use your sexy voice as I appeal to his whims of desire.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck. I may have met this Duke before, at the remembrance ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Halt. Oh, sorry about that. You're the Danes man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be alright. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask. So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
I hear you, Eminence.
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town.
something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods. The people will do as their leaders command. If Sandbreck is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government, one whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary, so that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes. I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that? You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine. I'll come back later. The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Oh boy. After I'm done with this mission, I'll save the video. It's already coming up in 2 hours. I mean, it's interesting stories, but I think is, you know, these side quests, their stories drag on maybe a smidge too long.
Right there. What is it you're after, sir? Just your opinion, actually. I wonder what you thought of the Duke of Lamb. Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? Now, he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the Bane says she wanted them run out of town, I'll be straight for that checkpoint to Hull Buckingham.
But you know.
They've been doing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, I wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Alright, 1 second, guys. Alright, alright. Speak with this last person.
question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Orphan? Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, only for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he offends his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes. Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers? Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Orphan.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned bill before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire's the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't own one end of a sword for another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Sabine, you're not embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Ah, you're embarrassing yourself.
Plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sandbreak is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Heard that story before. I suppose things hasn't really changed all that much since like medieval times or Rome or medieval Japan. They all got, you know, taxes and getting overtaxed
As long as you remain.
and tax collectors, all that crap. Except the only difference is, you know, you don't get any physical harm if you're not paying your taxes or whatever. Because what they used to do, like burn down your homes or drag you out of your homes or, you know, mess with your shop, something like that. It's like, you know, you gotta pay the taxes to whoever king, emperor, or whomever that was in charge.
You're the one who's talking to His Eminence.
On Dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us some men and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
Let's see what Philly makes of all this. Captain, do you have a moment?
For you, certainly. Clive, wasn't it?
Thank you for last time.
How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Orphan. Do you intend to go along with this plan?
To tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
sadly His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I hear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders, and not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sembrak, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
Why?
Because I realised what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. With you to lead us, my lady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, my lady.
Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town?
Your boobs are standing together very nicely.
Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Phrasing?
There may be hope for Northreach yet, especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then,
That was kind of a waste of a side mission, just going back and forth talking to people. But I imagine I'll be returning to see how that ends. All right, we'll end the video here. Like I said, we spent like the bulk of this video just dealing with the side mission. Just got to get that Odin icon power. Yeah, I want to save up to just upgrade this part to really do some damage, because Diamond Dust in FF7 remake helped me out a lot. Yeah, I'm just checking here. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow for more of this, but also I'll have my 2 new reviews. X-Men anime, like Marvel anime X-Men, and then also my next comic book review of the origin story of Magneto. And that one's going to be pretty heavy. But then this coming Thursday will be the spoiler review for X-Men First Class. And I do believe I'll have my next chaotic lore video at the ready by that point. I'm going to be working on the draft tomorrow. I'm not going to gym tomorrow, so I'll put in some time heavily into some chaotic lore drafts, because the next couple is going to be kind of packed. Anyway, I'll see you all soon. Have a great night.